Hi, Allison Pickell with Coldwell Banker RPM Group, here with day 3 of 31, what a realtor does between contract and closing. And today we're going to touch on contingencies. 3 possible contingencies are financing, inspection, and sale of another piece of real estate. So the first, financing. If a buyer is unable to pay cash for the house that they are purchasing, then they can get a loan with a lender, either conventional FHA, VA, or bank loan, depending on their circumstances. The seller does not get to determine what type of loan they get, but if they have one that they have mentioned in the offer, then I explain to the seller how that affects them and stay in touch with the buyer's agent and lender during the process to make sure the loan process keeps moving forward. Also, there's the sale of other real estate that could be a contingency. Not all sellers will accept a contingent offer on the sale of other real estate, but if they do, it's spelled out in the contract the time period that the buyer has to sell, in other words, get under contract and close on that sale. And at the end of that time period, if the buyer has not been able to sell their property, the seller has the option of terminating the contract, or they can renegotiate and extend it for another period of time. And then the final contingency, that is a very important one in my opinion, is the right to inspect. I've only had one transaction where the buyer didn't choose to inspect. I don't recommend that. But if the buyer has the inspection contingency checked in their contract, they have 10 business days. That means not including weekends or federal holidays. They have 10 business days after the contract is executed by all parties, meaning everybody has signed. So if everybody signs today and it's Wednesday, then on Thursday, the days start counting on those contingencies. That's true with financing as well. The inspection can include a professional inspector, a HVAC technician, a roofer coming to inspect the roof. It can be anything that the buyer wants to have checked to see if they can determine the condition of the house and if any repairs are needed. Then they submit an inspection repair survey addendum with the help of their buyer's agent. And some request repairs and others don't, but if repairs are requested, the seller has 5 business days to answer that request, which allows them time to get their own bids if that's needed. So I hope this helps you understand a little bit more about the process of buying a home. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I'll be back tomorrow with part 4.